my age, you'll have a lot of things on your mind. Hi YouTube, hi Facebook. Today I encourage you to read once again, and this time I brought you this book, The Courage to be Disliked. I know it's a mirror image, but what is it? In the time where we are all on social media and we are measured with likes and hearts and comments and subscribers and followers and the amount of attention that we receive, I invite you to find the courage, or just a healthy medium, to not be liked, to be disliked. Because all of our choices, all the things that we say might not sit well with everyone. And when that happens, we must have the courage to stand our ground. Because if we do everything to please and like everyone around us, what it happens is it diminishes and chips away at our own existence, at our own identity. Do you see what I mean? If I keep trying to portray someone that wants to be liked, loved, admired by the entire world, I better be myself. And when I am myself, not everyone will like me. And that's normal. That's normal, to be disliked. A healthy balance, not to the point where I'm making people miserable, right? But that's why we all have our likes and dislikes. We all have things that we agree upon and we disagree upon. Have you ever heard the thing, agree to disagree? So same thing. I have listened to people that I liked. I have the courage to listen to people that I dislike. And then I can walk away from a conversation and process that conversation and see the value of what both speakers say. It's kind of like you're in the audience, especially all of you on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. You are the audience. If you're commenting, thank you so much. Skylar, Maria, hi. Maria Sophia and Skylar Kendall from YouTube, thank you. And we have Kellyanne, my sister, on TikTok, and then we got a few other people, James Goodwin. So you all are my audience, right? And I love that you all allow me to take up your space, bring you something. Some days I bring you music, some days I bring you books, some days I bring you my family, some days I bring you a project that I'm working on. But you all, many of you, I'd say 80-90% of you, like my work. Oh, they say, and then we have people who dislike my work, just like that person who commented, right? So when that happens, I have courage. I sure do have courage. Thank you for the compliment. I am very proud of my receding hairline. It means that I have read many books. I have a lot of wisdom to give. You see, you making that comment, whoever talked about, yes, we have curry as well. That's what makes us very smart. Do you know the Google CEO eats a lot of curry? Sundar Pichai. And Pepsi CEO too. So a lot of people that you get service from, the one that you're trying to be racist with me for, we have curry, and it makes us very brilliant. And we own a lot of businesses, but we are very humble about it. Until you come and say racist comments like this. Why? You eat curry. What's the big deal about curry? Are you craving curry? All right, anyway, back to the topic. So this is what happens. I pick out a book, and then there are trolls who don't like to read books. Have you often seen the people who least read books, the people who least spend time in academia, are the ones who jump on trolling on social media because they want the most attention. If you see, hi Daniel, thank you, that's a beautiful message. Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. For every one of you who wrote a beautiful comment and who chose to just listen to the speaker, thank you so much. You are the reason why I do this work. Maria, thank you. Skylar, thank you. Right? So all of you know that you all go to class. It's not just on YouTube. You all go to work. There's always somebody when you try to bring up something, a good book or your topic, or talk about things that matter to you. Within families, there'll be trolls who jump ahead of you and try to deflect your meeting or your topic about them and make it about them. And if you know psychology, you know what that is. That is a narcissist trying to jump into your space and take up your space. Right? All right, dissonance, time for you to, I'm going to ship you back right now. Dissonance says to ship back. Okay, we will see. This is called karma. Whatever you say to me, if it's good, I take it. If it's bad, I still take it and I bring it back to you, 2x. Right? Remember that. Write that down, kids. If he said something about shipping me back, so I just shipped him back. Because I don't know where he came from on the internet, but he ended up on my YouTube live and he was dying for my attention. So I had to literally just send him back to the hole that he came. Because if he just sat here and listened to what I said, maybe he would have gained some wisdom from me. Instead, he chose to attack Curry. I don't know why. And then he chose to say some mean things based off of my appearance, my hairline. Like, see, you can look at someone you can look at someone. If your heart is gold, if your heart is pure, you can look at someone and see the beauty in them. If your heart is evil, if your heart is filled with jealousy, you will look at someone and find flaws in them. And I've seen that, right? All of you will see that. Wherever you go, if someone says all they do is talk mean things about you, chances are they're jealous of you. Keep your guards up. Have courage. That means they're coming to attack your existence. Do not let anyone shame your genetic makeup. Because one, you don't get to choose your genetic makeup, whether you show up white, black, purple, Hispanic, fat, short, trans, lesbian, gay, I don't know. But you don't get to, 90% of the time, you don't get to choose it. If someone's attacking that identity part of you, guard it. That means they're jealous that you might go ahead of them and you will be successful. Because this is a global platform. You have human beings from across the world. As much as we want to believe and ask everyone to adhere by the community guidelines, a lot of these people don't even take the time to read community guidelines, nor do they care, because that's how much of a low intelligible human beings that access the internet today. Not everyone has the intelligence to follow community guidelines. I want you all to remember this. Not everyone has the intelligence to know what safe spaces are. And if you are someone who come accessing safe space, welcome to my page. Subscribe, like, follow, right? I will teach you how to fight trolls without even touching them, without even getting to their level. And you do that with intelligence. You do that with wisdom. You do that with this receding hairline that he just made fun of. Who is this fighting on my... Are you both fighting on my chat? I don't need two people fighting on my chat. If you guys need to chat, please exchange your emails and write to each other. Okay, let me get this clear. Brandon, who are you talking to? Thank you, Maria. Maria, okay, so Maria is trying to learn here. Who else is here? Who's, all right, Brandon and Siler. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Can we pin that? Ahud says, guys, stop fighting. Exactly. Can we just like calm down? Skylar, Brandon, I don't know why you both ended up and found that it's okay. This is not a this is not a fighting match. We don't need two people in the chat on my page trying to impress anybody. Whose race is? Who are you talking about? I already blocked the guy who was racist. Is there another racist in here? Because the guy that was racist, I already let him go. I didn't block him, but I moderated him. He's on a timeout. Okay, can we start over? Brandon, how do you know that? You're calling, why do you say that? How do you know he's as such? Y'all taking too much of my time with your chat. Okay, Jeho, let's focus on another person. All right. Skylar and Brandon, don't talk to each other. Talk to anybody else. You both talk to each other. Don't talk to each other. Who is Patel, Ahut? Who is Patel? There's no Patel here. It's a Muhammad. There's no Patel. You got it wrong. I know it looks alike to you. James, John. Patel might be Muhammad. Muhammad might be Patel. So generalizing that I'm a Patel, again, stereotypes. Dear Lord, where did you guys go to school? Seems like you guys didn't have a lot of friends. If you had a lot of friends, you would have known the difference between Patel and Muhammad and Wong and Chin. Nowadays, you call everybody, the other day they called me Jose. I'm like, great, thank you for all the compliments. I'm all but my own race. I am everything but my own race. You all have called me Jose. He's Jesus. You called me Patel, and then I said I corrected you as Mom. Your homies are Patel. Okay. So say it. You're a Patel. So what is? I mean, I nothing wrong. I got my friends who are Patel too, but it's like I don't know what people are saying. What's in their mind? It's so confusing to me when I come to this space. Then this is happening mostly on YouTube. Sorry, not on TikTok. On TikTok, people are surprisingly much more intelligent, I would say. Isn't that surprising? It's actually, I think TikTok did a great job at moderating people. But anyway, we'll continue. So do you guys, can you see? Maria Sophia Patel is a person from, not everyone from India is a Patel, a certain family. So you have like Khan. Khan is also, you have parts in India who are Khans, Patels and stuff. So I was saying don't generalize. It's kind of like saying every Hispanic person is a Santiago. No, right? Not every Hispanic person is a Santiago. Not every Maria is the same, right? Not everybody whose name Maria is from South America. That's generalizing. That's called generalizing. Lot of things to learn, folks. Oh dear Lord, I'm so no, TikTok is not bots. TikTok is actually human. TikTok is very well. You guys, I wonder if some of you all are bots. Smart Maria, but some of you all trolling in here. But it's okay. Let me teach the bots. Start reading books, bots. Start reading books, because the comments that you all type, not all, but some of you all type, really make me question if you all have even touched a book in your life. Most of you. Have you been to a library? Have you been to a library? When was the time you guys went to a library? Type in the chat. When was the last time you went to a library? I need answers. Instead of bickering and fighting among one another over people chat. Most ridiculous thing. Huh? When was the last time? We don't use such language, AZ. We don't use such language in school. I wish I could go to a library, but I don't have a library card. Oh, you should go sign up for one, Maria. It's mostly free. You did collect. Yeah, it's mostly free. Go to a library. I would highly suggest go to a library. I know a lot of things you can buy online. You can own books. But I would highly suggest going to a library. What it does is it puts your mind and body in a very good state. When you're home, just like kind of like where we are now, right? I'm online, all these comments come. If you're in a good space, good. But what if you get people who dislike you? It distracts you from reading. It distracts you from working on your stuff. All right. Allah, okay. Remember this. Okay, I'm just going to read this. 168. You are not the center of the world. All right. That is exactly true. A lot of people who comment non-stop. I see a few names who comment what Indian guy? AZ, first of all, I'm not Indian. But thank you for the compliment. AZ85052. You need to step out of your laptop or phone and go see people around the world and understand not everyone that you think is Indian, and everyone that you think is Hispanic is Hispanic. Probably not. You haven't seen many people. I'm actually the boss of my own space. And thank you for the 7-Eleven. Yeah, we own many of them. You probably give us business too. Anything else? Any other hate comments? Try. Please keep going. AZ, you can go shower. We can smell you too. Since you brought it up, I didn't bring up the shower. AZ's like shower. Yeah, please. Do you want soap? We have it at 7-Eleven. United States, American. Thank you. Oh my God, that's the nicest comment. Mulli Nation. I'm gonna stop right there. Thank you, Mulli Nation. Please follow, subscribe to me. Good people. Top secret. I use your hand. How's that? Thank you for using your hand to type. Yeah, I just wiped it using yours. Since you typed, you helped the algorithm. You just wiped my you know what. So since you put comments, darling, I can respond to your comments. Who? Oh, why 7-Eleven? Oh, it's because of you. You come in there, AZ. Since you say 7-Eleven smell, it's because actually it's you. AZ, you who commented, you said, why does 7-Eleven smell? Because AZ walks into 7-Eleven not knowing AZ smells. So AZ thinks it's the 7-Eleven. It's actually AZ who is the cause of the smell. But we, customer service at 7-Eleven does not discriminate and allows AZ to roam around and fill his coffee and also takes some things, but we won't say it. So AZ, next time check yourself before going into 7-Eleven, because we at the cashier Don't say it to your face, but I'm glad you brought it up in the chat. Now you know. Anything else? Uh-huh. Yeah, we put incense because we cannot stand it. You got that right. You got that right. Because we can bathe you. Legally, we cannot throw you in the shower. So what can we do? We light up a candle and we pray that you go out the door ASAP. That's what we do. There's a moment AZ comes into the 7-Eleven. He's like, oh God, he calls us smelly and he talks about our curry, but he comes through the door, running like a dumpster. But we don't say it to his face. Then we straight away go to the register. We burn a candle or incense when we pray to our gods. We're like, dear Lord, this stench, take it out of my store ASAP. What caste are you? The best caste out there. Whatever that means to you. No dirty river nearby to bathe him. Really? Don't worry, AZ. No, don't worry. What's your favorite thing? A good question. What's your favorite thing? Some serious question. Dear Lord, all spam and trolls. Ask me. What is your favorite thing about the book? Well, the favorite thing. I would say it challenges you to rethink how you view people, how you understand people, right? And it gives you, like these, when people say good things, it's good. But when people say bad things, it doesn't affect you as much. It doesn't hurt. Because a lot of times it comes from people who don't know you. And it helps you navigate the world. Because think about it. I'm facing this online. And I've faced this offline. Do you think I've never faced racism growing up? These people who say these things, they're actually saying it out loud, but I have seen it in person. I have faced it in person. So imagine I had to face it in person and talk to them. So what is it seeing online? Right? And a lot of times when people dislike us because of our race or our culture, it stems from jealousy. So I take it as a compliment, right? Because remember this, Maria and whoever is a student, there's people who would sign up for class, school, courses. You go there to achieve a dream. You go there to maybe take your family out of poverty. You go there to better your life. You want to change things. And then if you go to a virtual space, oftentimes there are people who go there just to mess with good students and bring their energy and bring their potential down. And that feeds them. Because they don't want you to be intelligent. They don't want you to rank up in life. Their friends and bots and humans around you who would always try to drag you down to their level, because if they don't drag you down to their level, they will never have friends. If you go up in life, let's say you started, you're in high school, right? Many of you who are trolling are definitely in high school. There's no way you guys are in because if you're in college, you don't have time for this shit to be sitting around on YouTube and trolling some random YouTuber, right? I'm just a random YouTuber. I'm not a famous guy. So if you're investing time doing, you're probably a bored high schooler who doesn't want to work on your homework or something. And then there's people here who are high schoolers who are working on stuff. There's people here who intentionally want to learn and improve on their lives. And they're watching this. And what do you all do? You come and invade their space. When they ask for comments, when they type something, You guys go and say something mean, fight with them, and then fight with me. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm just gonna be smarter than you, and your friends are gonna be level up than you. They're gonna go all the way to PhD and get their dissertation. You stay in your little puny attacking people for their race and caste. And a poor innocent person who's working at 7-Eleven gets attacked for nothing. Good luck with that karma. Good luck with that karma. Keep ball crushing, really? Okay, keep doing that forever. I can see you doing that. You're made for that type of job. Skip college. Amazing. Wow, I can see your future already. Okay. I just left a good comment. What did you leave? All right. All right, certain people are gonna leave my chat. At this point, I think I've given them enough grace. Who else wants to leave the chat? Please raise your hand. If you do not want to leave, I would be... oh, okay, this one. All right. I think, because I allow grace for like a good 30 minutes. And if still they are going on and on about their own little puny racist self, they can leave, because this is not a racist space where you get to attack others. Good. Anybody else? Okay, Stinky and Brown. Have you kissed me? I didn't kiss you last time I checked, Igor. I never kissed you or stood next to you. Who is Stinky and Brown? Who? I don't even want to be close to you. I don't want to touch you. So who is Stinky and Brown? I actually wouldn't sit next to you if you think that way. Why you can't be stinky and white? You can't be stinky and pink? I've sat next to some real, if you want to get it to color, I've sat next to some real trash called white trash. You want to go there? Do you want me to come there? Do you want to bring it down to that level? Because if you call me stinky and brown, I can bring up white trash. There's a lot of white trash out there. What country are you talking about? This is my country. You can go, Igor. This is my country. You're the outcast. Native Americans gave me a big hug and say, you stay here. Keep shouting, darling, in all caps. Yeah, exactly, top secret. I'm just trying to read a book. Attacking me for reading a book with my color, my race, my creed. Dear Lord, now I know exactly what goes on in your brain when you see me. United States of America. I'm your neighbor. What are you talking about? You were born in India, Igor? And what are you talking about? Igor, I don't allow all caps. First, fix your conversation style and talk like a intelligible being. Anybody that moving forward disrupts my reading by saying mean things towards other people and their culture and attacking me will be sent out. Yeah, trolls. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, trolls are given 30 minutes kick out. Not even grace. They can go elsewhere. They can find something else. Yeah. So let me ask you all, what books are you all reading? Now I told you what. Oh, top secret. Thank you for the gift. I don't need it but I thank you. I'm here actually to make sure that you all read, you know. If you can let me, what books do you read? I'm pretty good accent and facial structure. He seems, no, darling, I'm from USA. This is the facial structure and accent of someone who's from the United States. Just go outside and you'll see us all over United States. Why is this clown still here? Wait. He's going for the Chinese. He's saying things about China. He's saying things about Indians. He's like, who is this clown? Okay, everybody who's been watching my live, if I want y'all to know, this is a safe space. All right. Sometimes I give back. I talk to the trolls because I want to give you all the courage to talk back to your trolls. That's how you move forward in life. I didn't become the man that I am by keeping quiet in the face of oppression and the face of racism. So talk back to your haters, and if you are an ally, you better step up and talk to the racists. In the chat, if I'm not here and you see any chat, anyone's live stream, anyone's even in person, if you see someone's being bullied for their race, their identity or whatever, jump in there, defend the person who's marginalized, you know. Look at that, Dusty Star. He's Hispanic and grew up in Australia. I'm sure you had to deal with racism as well, right, Dusty Star, wherever you live? No, don't ignore, because you know why? You cannot ignore them. There's too much of them, Maria. Because what happens is they come in here to seek attention, right? And they bring negativity with them, and they disrupt the class. So I don't want them to go empty-handed. I wrap what they bring to me. They call me stinky, they call me whatever, racism stuff and this, you know. I wrap it nicely and I send it, return to them. That's how you deal with trolls. That's how you deal with haters. That's how you deal with racism. You want them to feel what they made you feel. You don't just send them empty-handed, because they brought you a gift. Those who bring me good gifts, receive the good gifts. Those who bring me not so pleasant gifts, I want them to take it back with them. I'm Muslim, by the way, Alhamdulillah, but I wish you well on your path. So, Auzu Billah. Oh, you want me to pray? Okay, thank you. Auzu Billahi Minash Shaitani Rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal lazina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim. Waladdallin. Ameen. So what other books are you guys reading? Kellyanne, what are you working on, Kellyanne, at this hour? Thank you. Oh, you are? Is this your time that you stay up, Kellyanne? What's a tree books? I don't even know what tree books are. What's a tree book? It's been hard to sleep lately. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I can see that. It's a lot of these. Hi. So what time is it for you all? Let me ask you this, YouTube. Where are you guys watching from? What is the time for you all? And what brings you into my live? What are you bored? Are you guys working on something? What brings you into my life? Meditations, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Meditations by Aurelius. I know that. Philippines, nice. What is this data? What are you typing? What are these trolls typing? Making it horrible experience for other people. All right. What kind of videos do you make, Maria? I don't even know. You all check each other's account out. What kind of videos do you make? So I asked a question. What time is it for you all? Where you're watching from? I guess you're in Philippines. I guess it's daytime. Who else is watching? Someone said they're watching from Australia. Hispanic person from Australia. That's amazing. You crochet, sing, and draw, which you post on YouTube. Amazing. What does that mean, lay down king? I don't even know what you mean. Oh, you're in Minnesota. Oh my goodness. You're right here. Your same time zone, Central. Skylar, are you in the East Coast? North Carolinas. All right. Came from TikTok. Hey. That's amazing, Pride Lion. That's amazing. So did you find me on TikTok, or were you just, how did you like cross-platform it over here? 4 a.m. watching. 4 a.m. I guess almost 4 a.m., right? What are you guys doing up so late? Like, is this your routine? 3:30. Oh, I was like, why is this at 3:30? It's 3:30. Okay, that makes sense. All right, it's 3:30. Where is it 3:30 for you, lay down king? Through TikTok. Thank you, Bright Light. Thank you. I like your name, by the way, Bright Light. That is insane. One way go. Now that you put it that way. Your night watch. Okay, North Carolina. 3:30, North Carolina. All right. Y'all is staying up overnights. I don't do this. Normally I sleep during this time, but I was tired today. I slept early, and then I got a few hours of rest. I was like, I wake up and read. And then I got on TikTok, spoke to some of my friends there. I was like, let me see what's going on YouTube. And then maybe, ask what y'all are reading. Why am I, what is this? This is interesting. Let's consider this. Y'all keep going. So our Pride says, daytime I sleep, nighttime I'm up or working. Okay, you're nocturnal. Makes sense. I do both. I have my bouts. So during COVID, I was like morning person. My mom's a morning person. My dad's a night person. So I tend to switch it up depending on season and how I feel. But I love my sleep. What is the read? The Courage to be Disliked. It's my current read, which you can buy on TikTok. And if you purchase it through my link on TikTok, I get a small commission, which I encourage you. If you found the book through me, do purchase it from me, because it's the same price, but I get a little bit of a, but on YouTube I can't put the link. I mean, I don't even know if maybe I can, but I don't want to mess with the YouTube links. But yeah, but it's a wonderful book. So I don't just simply pick books because I want it to be intentional. I don't just shove products in people's faces. If you know me on TikTok, I don't. Thank you. If you know me on TikTok, you would know that I barely bring products because I'm mostly just doing my stuff. But it happens like they reached out to me about promoting this book, and I was like, that is actually something I would read. And they sent it to me, and I was like, okay, I can work with that. No, I did not write this book. This was written by Eiichiro Kishimi and Fumitake Koga. You need to purchase it and read. That's a long buy, Skylar. See you, Skylar. Have a wonderful day. The Japanese phenomenon that shows you how to change your life and achieve real happiness. And it's a beautiful tree, right? This is the cypress tree. Looks like a cypress tree. First published in Japan. See, now I'm learning that. First published in Japan as Kiraveru Yuki by Diamond in Tokyo in 2013. So it was first published in Japanese. I guess it got caught up, and they're like, we're bringing this book to I could. Oh, Anwego, that's so nice of you. I actually could write a book. I just don't have the time. I have too much work. Actually, I've been told that many times by my friends. Like, I have a lot of my friends are in academia. I'm blessed. I have so many friends who are kind in academia. I'm very grateful for them. I would highly suggest, if you guys have nothing to do in your life, just go to school and go through education and just follow that route. You will find yourself in a better place than you started. If you're stuck in YouTube algorithm, if you're stuck in some kind of social, just take a class. But have determination. Complete your college, complete your education, and just take that all the way up. I promise you, your education will save you. I promise you. I promise you, it will take you out of whatever mental struggles you battle with, because education is mostly structure. Structure is needed for the brain, especially for most of us. We know our brains, we have, especially now with the internet, and I lived a time, I went to school before the internet, so I had a time of just being like bored at not having anything to do. But now we don't have time to be bored. We go online, we scroll, we comment, we watch what others do. So there's no time to just the only time we have free time is when we sleep. So I highly suggest taking a course, a class, or going back to school or college, or get an associate, something. Just put your foot in there, or be a nurse, be a doctor, be a therapist, whatever you are. Like, pursue something with a structure. It'll bring peace to your mind. I promise you that. But go in person. Go in person. I highly suggest don't stick to online classes. In-person classes. Take that bus. Take that train. Take that commute. That is what's needed for your brain to develop in the right way. I am who I am because I took 2-3 hour journeys to go to get an education when I was younger. That's why no matter who says what on my live or TikTok, I'm able to pursue. Did you see how my even the trajectory of my chat changed? Because I sat through the first 30 minutes of hell on the chat. The moment everybody came in from all over, they started throwing projections about I'm this, I'm that. I was able to sit with it with patience, but also respond as necessary. So that's something you gain from years of pushing through, dealing with different. See, when you go to, let's say you go take a class, right? 2 hours away. I used to have to travel every country when I first came in. I like to go to their local, I like to know their educational system. So I go on the street, I take a bus or a train, 1-2 hours. The education starts when you head out the door. Your education starts when you head out the door, not when you go into class. First, who you meet on the street, you observe that. What the person says when you head out the door, what your neighbor says, how the bus, picks you up. Are you late? Did it break down? And if it broke down, are you gonna go home or are you gonna try to catch the next bus and make it to class on time? I always made it to class. I've had so many, there were times bus broke down, I would walk for an hour and rather be 15 minutes late to class, but I sure well made it to class on foot, hungry for an education. Today you all have the books, the gifts, PDFs, anything that you can imagine, the things that my inner child wanted, you all have access to it. But here we are sitting, and a lot of y'all can't keep your mind contained to read them because some game, some app has gotten your attention for 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. They have retained you as a user. That's what they call all of us, users. And now the insult of all time, we are called bots. From human, we were called user, whatever. Then we are called bots. So I'm saying reclaim your identity as a human. Reclaim your place. Your grandmothers, your grandfathers, or people back in the day, they were blessed actually. Think about it. Technology sometimes, I think it's a curse. If you use it wisely, it's a blessing. If you use it without structure, technology is a curse. Because it'll lead you to places that you can never get out of. But if you use it with structure, it'll take you to beautiful places that you always dreamed of. Who is this? Hey. Okay. Maria, you don't apologize because you didn't do anything. I know you all. Even for 1 hour, I know how you. See, this is the beauty of being online and knowing people. You can just by chat figure out who is assertive, who apologizes for everything, who would. Maria, you don't have to apologize to the chat. You did not do anything wrong. You did not hurt anyone. And you take it upon yourself to apologize to people who are mean in the chat. They are the ones who should be apologizing. And the ones that should be apologizing doesn't care. Hi Daisha, how are you? Brandon, you don't get to ask and who to apologize. Why? How are you? Let's talk to somebody new. Daisha, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from, Daisha? Oh, I'm out of tea. Do y'all like my mug? A little fun little mug. I love Halloween. So, I saw this. So cute. It says paranormal activity. I guess this is what y'all are doing at 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. Skylar, you've been saying bye for the past 15 minutes. What's going on? Is the chat interesting? I don't mind. You can stay. I'm not. But you've been just saying bye. I mean, you all are welcome to stay. Brandon's kicking Skylar. Brandon's saying, okay. It's the Asia Cup T20. It is the... You're ridiculous. So you know about cricket, Pride Line? Where are you watching from, Pride Line? You said you came on from TikTok, but where are you watching from? Which region? Australia, Europe? Because you talk about T20, people in America don't know about T20. US is South. Are you friends with me on TikTok? Are you friends with me? I'm trying to remember. I don't even know. Sorry, I don't keep track. Let him type. Well, you don't have to control his typing. Pride Line can talk. No one's get to moderate. Listen, as long as you're not trolling, you're welcome to chat. Do I work at 7? Again, yes. Yes, this is 7-Eleven. Welcome. What would you like to have? That's a classic joke. Actually, I work at Google. How's that? I'm Sundar Pichai. Nice to meet you all. What are you all doing? I just came to my page to see what you all are doing on YouTube. I moved over from 7-Eleven to Google. I'm now in Silicon Valley. No, I don't play Call of Duty. I don't have time for this. Games. I barely have time. I mean, you all saw what I do in my free time. Read books. Do I look like a gamer to you? Do I look like a gamer? When I was younger, I played at the arcade. Again, hybrid, I don't need your help with that. Go back to Punjab. Wow, look at all these compliments. I get invitations to go back to India. I get invitations to go back to China. I get invitations to go back to Punjab. Where else? I get invitations to go to Europe. I get invitations, some say go back to Antarctica. It's amazing how you all see me. Everybody's trying to love me in their own way. I'll take it up. Why not? I love the Golden Temple. I'll go visit. I am American, darling. Isn't that beautiful? I'm all that and American. And each time you click on Google, you're actually supporting me. Actually, each time you're on YouTube, you're supporting me. I love how you all hate me, and also, not you all, sorry. I love how some of you all, I shouldn't say you all, because many of you all are actually very supportive. Like I actually have a very good support base. People who love me, who make the safe space, right? But there's a few of you all who come in here and troll and say mean things to me, and you just make me more famous. and more lovable. I have more people liking me than ever, thanks to you all, a few of you who work very hard. I don't think even if I paid someone, they will type as much to get the algorithm going, right? Because it takes a lot of love to type that much hate for me. Like, you must really find me cute, like, or you must have some sort of attraction to me to come in here and diligently put your work away and work on how much you want to, you try everything to promote me. Because someone said, even in the marketing field, that any attention is good. I don't like negative attention, but some people, their love language is to tell me that all sort of racist stuff. I'm like, okay, then if that's what your love language, I don't want it, but whatever. No cesarean, I poo in, I don't want to say it. I'll send it to you. You ask me, do I poo in the loo? No, I will send it to you. Would you like a package delivered? Where would you send? Yeah, I can send it to you. I produce every day. I'll send you a nice stock. What would you have? Like yesterday I had burger and wings. I could freeze it and send it over since you're so invested in my poo. Okay, now enough. Now enough. A little too much. It's so sad. It seems like you all don't, not you, sorry, few of you all don't have conversation skills to talk to people. No wonder you're stuck online talking to bots. Because if you had friends outside, you wouldn't be conversing this way. Because the way that you all talk, you can't make friends. The way that some of you all talk, I'm very sad. Like, how would you make friends if you start the conversation with something racist? How would you even sit with someone at the table? How would you even sit with someone? Then why did you eat it, hybrid moments? You're stupid. You got served what you deserved, hybrid moments. You're stupid enough to pay. It's kind of like you're right here, right? You complain about Indian restaurants, though I'm not Indian. I don't know why you keep saying that, but I'll defend them. So since you like to attack other people's countries, right? So you say you went to Indian restaurant, you got served, right? Good. I'm glad they served you that. Please walk to a Chinese restaurant next. They will also serve you. You get what you order, darling. Go to any restaurant, they will serve you. We don't. But I think your head is full of that. That when you eat, you even can't look at your food as a blessing. Right? Right? Maria's still here, Skylar's still here. Thank God you all are still smiling. Yes. You go clean up the Ganges. I'm not from there. Since you're so invested in Ganges, go clean it up. Cesarean, you go clean it up. I'm not from there to go clean it up, but you can, since you brought it up. That's your calling. Now you're coming for Maria, Eddie. That's not funny. You come for me, I can come for you. You come for my people. Eddie, I'll predict your future since you said Maria is here to clean my house. So you're generalizing Hispanic people as what? So what you're saying, Eddie, I'm going to call this out, right? Eddie says Maria is only being nice because you pay her to clean your house. So that is generalizing that Hispanic folks or people who are certain, like just like this guy, not the same guy, different guy said I'm 7-Eleven, then they try something else, it didn't work. I said I'm actually Sundar Pichai, I'm YouTube Google CEO. Still they want to see me as 7-Eleven, no problem. So now Maria, who is the head of a corporation, is suddenly, they say, cleaning the house, generalizing again. If she's cleaning her own house, good. But to generalize that, Eddie, is quite a statement. Oh, Eddie, you're right. Now, Eddie, would you like to be my driver? Actually, I have some gardening work. I need you outside. I need you to mow the lawn, Eddie. I need you to mow the lawn, and I'll call you when winter comes. I need you to shovel some snow. I will pay you. I just want to see you working outside, and I want to sit and read a book while you do that for me. And Maria, you can go work on your startup. Maria, you can continue working on startup, and Eddie, I'll send Eddie over to you, and you can make him clean the toilet or whatever you wish for him to clean. Yes, Eddie is most probably white, because I don't see anybody else saying that. We tables have turned, Eddie. This is 2025. You know who built this desk? I'm not even kidding. I just hire white people to come work for me just for the fun because I like to pay them. And they love me. They're good people. But Eddie is being racist. And they ask me for my curry. They beg me for recipe. They are very grateful for my stinky curry. And girls, they ask for my number. Oh my God, Eddie, you'd be so jealous if I told you how many white girls ask me out that I politely have to decline. I mean, don't get me started, Eddie. I know you want to be like me, the stinky curry, but maybe next lifetime, if you win the genetic pool, Eddie, you could be an ounce of me. But yeah, Eddie, you're here. I know because your girls have been hitting me up. Thank you, Malverde. Thank you, Malverde. Yay. So Eddie, poor Eddie dug his own grave. See, you come, like I said, you come for me, I let you off. You come for my people, you come for my global community, then I can show you your place. Maria, that's a great comeback. Maria I love that. Maria just told Eddie back, please touch some grass. No, mow some grass. That's not touch. Give him work. He's over here chatting, trolling, and being racist because he's lazy. His white ass never did any work his entire life. If he worked half as strong as we did and our families did, he wouldn't be running his mouth disobediently over here. Give some hard work. Let's move on. Okay. Want to ask what? Adam, why? What's your name? My name's Adam. What's up? Yeah, I love the comebacks, buddy. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's my yeah. Any one of you, I encourage you. All right, this is I want you to take away from this. No child of an immigrant or second gen or whatever color, wherever you live, whether you live in Japan, you shouldn't have to deal with racism. Whether you live in Indonesia, you shouldn't have to deal with racism. Whether you live in America, Australia, any place, let's say Congo or Uganda or South Africa or India, wherever you go, you shouldn't have to deal with racism. So we're going to do that. How do we do that? Online, right? So that's what I foster. If you have a troll and the troll said something that hurt you, please, by all means, give it back to the troll. Don't hold on to that feeling because it's a nasty feeling that they gave you, didn't it? If it's a pleasant feeling, it's a compliment. But if the trolls say something nasty, please, it's called karma. It's written in. That's why I'm here. Maybe that's why they brought up the Ganges. All right, fine. It's called karma. If you give me pleasant feeling, I will give you pleasantness. If you give me something filth, I can also send you back filth. You half white and who's this? Half white and half ethnicity. Why does it matter? No one. What is it? What's up, Jay Anderson? Ask me, dear Lord. I am so tired. There's no intelligible question. Ask me something intelligent. This is like based. I feel like I'm talking to. I'm sorry, but I feel like I've been talking not even middle schoolers. Yeah, probably middle schoolers. Because in kindergarten, people are smart. Thank you. I must be very. Why did Bangladesh and Pakistan separate? You can go into the history. I'm not teaching history. What was the question, Jay Anderson? Okay. This seems like a crude question. I thought you were going to ask me about something like academia. See, I told you, these are middle school, like this is the stuff you should ask your mother and father. This is the questions you should ask your mother and father. Why you guys come on YouTube and ask like the most basic things about like eating, pooping? Like these are not the things that we talk to people, strangers, It just tells me that your brains are very sad place that you have to come online on YouTube and talk about. There's so many beautiful things we can talk about, science, maths, books, but you talk about just low level stuff. Sikhs are amazing people. Hi, Yon. Hello, Auntie. Sikhs are very good people. I can't catch up with all of you. Hold on. I can't catch up. The chat is going too fast. Don't worry, Caesarean. I will remain your sir, if that's what you call me. I think that's generalizing, Caesarean. I think you need to open your mind. Anybody else? Can I get an intelligent comment, please? Somebody just give me something of a substance. If this was a class and I was I could see why. I saw a professor on TikTok threw away their book in class because they felt like I don't even want to get paid to teach this class. because it's a dishonor to teaching itself. So I saw that video where the professor, I was very sad for him. He just left the class. And if you're an educator today, and if you gave up, you did the right thing. If you're an educator, if you believe in the system of education and you respect it and you hold books with a lot of respect, you held school in a good place, you held your life in a noble, honorable, respectable way, and if people from all over the world, there's good ones, but if there's trolls who come and ruin it for you, and if you give up, please do. They don't deserve an ounce of your intelligence. Yes. Hi, Krish. How are you, Krish? How's Italy? Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, Krish. How's your day? How's your day, Krish? Maria, are you still there? Who else is there? The original people, the ones who were there. I don't see many of your comments. Where did it go? Oh, the comments is not showing. Good. You're right. You're right. Okay, good. Malverdo, what is that? Good, Malverdo, thank you. Malverdo's still here. Good. All the good people are quiet, you know. So all the good people who are quiet, who hasn't been spamming the live and making it hard, I just want you all to remember that in the face of chatter, you must focus, right? In the face of adversity, you must move forward. And in the face of ignorance, you must choose intelligence. That means pick a book. Pick a book, study, ignore things that don't things that don't reflect you, and let things go. It's going to be 2 a.m. for you. Are you in the West Coast, Malverde? I'm guessing you're in West Coast. Jimmy Choo, good night. Oh, see, I'm going to take that screenshot. So when people say something nice, I take a screenshot. Those are the kind of people that keep me. Jimmy Choo, love you. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for the sub. Hey, the ones that love me, sub me, and I will, appreciate that. The ones that got something good out of this, sub. The ones that got something good out of this. Love you, Jimmy Choo. In the world of where people are, like I said, the reason why I made this and I'm bringing book in the midnight, because many of these folks are stuck in a loophole of 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, and they can't retain information beyond that. So I'm trying to bring attention back to, I would sit in class for hours. Didn't have no Pomodoro. Didn't have no timer. My attention was pristine. So don't let anybody minimize your attention and reduce it to a tiny, puny brain, because you do have a beautiful big brain. Purple, yellow, diamond, glass, purple. I only see the emoji code. Thank you. Caesarium has been supportive the entire time. His love language is different, but he's been helping. I mean, that's probably how Jimmy Choo found me. Isn't it amazing that one person's hate can bring 10 more people's love into my life? Two people hating on YouTube drives the algorithm and brings 20 more new subscribers to me. So thank you. Thank you. Anything else? You can't see. Yes, I can't see the emoji, only the code. Because I'm streamer. The streamer's interface is different. But I can see it. Don't be sad. I'll see it later. I know what it means. I know what the purple heart and all that. Like I was the right code. By the way. I did backend before I came into this. Just a little something. I used to do backend. So, I'm out of tea. So I know when you type emoji codes, I know exactly what goes in there. Air. I'm out of tea. All right. Did you get Summer today? No. I gotta go pick her up later, Kellyanne. I got a day off. I mean, if she was here, I wouldn't be streaming. I mean, if this is the quality, not you all are doing. I'm not talking about my regulars, but some of these conversations, man. Shit. Raise your hand, Caesarium. Raise your hand. Pink hand waving glasses, people. I like your emojis. I don't even know who the hell that is, Steve. I don't even know who that is. I don't know every goddamn Indian on the planet. Did I make it clear I'm not Indian? But thank you for the compliment. I don't know. It's just like asking, do you know? It's like asking, do you know Brad Lexington? Like, average American, like, who? Who is Brad? Like, what? Who are you talking about? Like generalizing. Like, I don't go around asking some general American, like, do you know this? Like, what are you talking about? Do you know Tom whatever? I was like, It's so funny that people come up to me, ask questions about another country that I don't essentially am from, and ask me in-depth questions about it. Like, what? Caesarian says I'm Indian. Okay, what else? I'm Indian. Okay, I'm not gonna claim that because I'm not. But in your head, I guess I live rent-free as Indian. If I am living rent-free as Indian in your head, by all means, whatever. You don't even know the Indian accent, Tommy. This is not an Indian accent. This is the American accent of 2025. What you thought the American accent was actually a bot. What you think the American accent is actually a bot in disguise, in white. This is the actual American accent, approved by the head of Native Americans. This is your original American accent. If you look up history, you will see Native Americans have this accent. And that's why you're so attracted to me, Tommy and Caesarian. because there's something within you. It's like I can't listen to white folks. I gotta go listen to this guy because he's more American than me. That's why you spend hour and 15 minutes in my life, because you're like, finally an American that speaks to my heart. Cesarean can't go to bed unless he calls me. He calls customer hotline. He calls me. He's like, please put me to bed. I miss your voice. So he tunes in and he holds himself to sleep while listening to my YouTube sessions. I know, kind of creepy, right? Sharon, go get therapy. This is not the Kathy Graham. Yeah, keep reading. This is the book. Ask me if you have questions. Yeah, people are buying my book. How's that for being American? People are actually buying my book. How many books did you sell, Cesarean? You helped me sell books with your hate comments. Now people are over here buying it like hotcakes. You're the slave, Cesarean, calling others slave. You're the slave. You're my slave on YouTube right now. As we speak, you are enslaved by the system of YouTube, which Google and brown people like us are working in the back end, and Hispanic and even black folks are sitting at great positions on Google and Facebook and YouTube and all of, and we have manipulated you to come here and be our slave and be my little hate bot on YouTube. So how's that? How's that for calling us slave? Who's the slave now? Who's stuck in my chat, working for me for free, pushing my algorithm, and now my book is sold. So thank you for your slavery, white person. Since you call me Indian and all that stuff, I know what you were coming for. So I think I have the rightful rights to call you. Because why not? If black people you all call slave, I can call you white slave. Exactly, human. Yes, mentally enslaved. Absolute. Thank you. Finally, I can breathe. An hour and 22 minutes later, a human. Then finally, the username human reflects what a human would say. The person is mentally a slave. Yes, finally someone who has intelligence. Finally, someone who has a sense is talking in my live chat. I can thank the heavens. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, human. Thank you, dear Lord. Stay here, human. Do not leave. Do not. I would just do not leave. This is, like I said, middle schoolers even. I mean, it's an insult for middle schoolers to say what the things people say in chat over here. Middle schoolers don't behave that way. Raj soon? Okay, thank you. Do you know what you even said? Do you... I love when trolls try to troll me. And they end up trolling themselves. Because that's what just happened. You should sit and read what you just said to me for the past hour. Like, you should just download the chat log and read through it. All right? It's amusing, and it's also like, how can you say things about yourself, you know? It's like we will bring back the. Do you know what that even means? We will bring back the Raj. That means we'll bring back the kingdom soon. So you're telling me that I will bring back the kingdom soon. So you know in your heart that our rightful kingdom is coming. And you already, with all your hate, you see that I am building an empire, a kingdom for all the world. It's equal. It's no longer hierarchical. It's no longer race-based. Right? It's no longer color-based. And now I can smell like curry and be a CEO. Now I can, because people who like curry can come to my establishment. So, good. And they come in here, they give me a hug, the girls leave their numbers. Amazing. Because not all girls like mac and cheese. Yeah, because we're talking curry. I mean, I don't really eat curry, to be honest. I mean, I like curry, but when I go on YouTube, there's like, generalizing again, right? So I'm just giving back to the trolls. I'm like, girls love yoga. Girls, they love yoga. Not only Indians eat curry, dear Steve. It's kind of like, how do I say, not only, oh God, you thought curry was specific to Indians? Okay, alright, I'm not gonna work on this. I cannot. Please do 101 class. This is some. Are you new to YouTube? You've never scrolled before? Okay. Alright. Do your own research. I'm gonna make more tea. I'm heading off. I need more tea. This is good conversation, but not intellectually stimulating. I need more substance. Smart people, where are you? Academics, where are you? Calling, if you are academia folks, anybody with at least, I mean, not to generalize, you can have a high school, but if you're smart, you can join the conversation. But I want people who don't just sit and troll. It's not substance. It's like mosquitoes to me. You get what I'm saying? Trolls to me are like mosquitoes. I need like lions. I need elephants. I need like actual beings, like humans. You get what I'm saying? Troll, mosquito. What is this? I don't want. I want like actual substance. Type me something freaking substance, intelligent sentence. Type me something that'll be like, oh, this person is smart. Steve Sharp, I don't know what you're on about. You just got here just a while ago. I had a conversation long before you. Even before you came into the live, I've had lives before you. So, Steve, you can't just come in here and change my life. If you want to talk about your subject, go to your life, Steve. Right? I'm the speaker, not you. Human. Human is right. I love the human comeback. Humans stay permanently in my channel. I need these type of comebacks. Keep going. Keep going. Keep thinking white is superior. Keep thinking. No problem. We don't have to say it. See, an intelligent being does not have to strut their own horn. Have you ever heard that? Even in nature, the strongest animals have no noise. Normally, the strongest animals are it's the ones that are weak who are loud. So you can go on my chat, because I know who is strong just by looking at their comments. Thank you, CV. Yes. Do you ever see the lion or the elephant just trolling other elephants, lions? Because they're strong. They don't need to. They don't go into territories they don't know. Only humans do that. You know why? Lack of confidence. Lack of see, if you're confident with yourself, you wouldn't have the need to go to another person's space, virtual or actual space, and show your authority or your, like, you'd be participant. Like I know some really smart people, and I know some not really smart people, but when I participate in their life, I listen, because there's something for me to learn in a smart person's life and who I perceive as not so smart, because it's their platform. But the problem is, people today don't have listening skills. They have chatting skills. They have typing skills. They're keyboard warriors and enslaved by the keyboard forever. Enslaved by the keyboards forever. Oh. Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? Come say hi to me. Jimmy Choo. Who else? Song requests. Yeah, what kind of song? I don't really want to do songs. I'm with a book, you know. You can go, but maybe next time, song requests, edit master. I don't want to just switch my niche, but you may play it. What kind of song would you listen to? Let me find out. No book readers, more songs. Come daytime, I will play the guitar for you. Come daytime, I will read the guitar. I'll play the guitar for you. Kellyanne, what are you working on now? Still your hair? How are you feeling, Kellyanne? Just watching your brother deal with trolls here. Thank you for sitting with me. Jericho, my goodness, how are you, Jericho? All right, I'm gonna end YouTube. Who is this? Oh, human. Sentience is not unique to, yes, correct. Do you think there could be a future where all species might? Absolutely, we're already living that today. For me, I already feel it. Like, if you are in online even, right? Within few comments, I can sense you. That's where we are now. Can we tell within a few comments if someone's a troll coming to harm us or nourish us? We feel that, right? In person, we feel that more because we feel their bodies not close, but at least within a distance, we can feel their presence. Absolutely, we are already living that. We've always had that, human. We just needed to tap into that. Now, evermore, we can tap into that. Evermore. And that's why it's ever more important. That's why you see I give comebacks to certain trolls, because the trolls have not heard it, human. And it's ever more important because we have a safe space. What virtual is now, if in outside, people never used to say the things they thought in their dark head, right? Like not dark, but in their whatever unintelligible self. The unintelligible self will say this person is that, this person is that, but an intelligent self will not generalize a person. So usually when they're not developed, they would make presumptions that he's like they made about me, So when now we have a medium online, on platforms, they can ask me this intrusive questions. They can state their intrusive thoughts. And now I can respond to that. And that's necessary for their growth. Because if I don't tell them something back, they will stay in the same unintelligible self. And my job is, when they give me filth, I make sure that they grow out of it. Right? So in a way, I'm challenging them. The folks that had conversation with me for over an hour and told me certain things about, now they go to 7-Eleven next time, they will see 7-Eleven in a different way. Right? Then they keep being stuck in 7-Eleven, but we are in Google actually. We're in Google, we're like no longer in 7-Eleven. I mean, we used to work there. I didn't work there, but you think the guy who worked at 7-Eleven worked there forever? I mean, I'm just saying. You think the Indian guy or the Pakistani guy or Bangladeshi guy or whatever guy you thought that was working in whatever, you thought he worked or she worked there forever? Probably a few hours or a few years just to get through school. It's probably a doctor now, probably an engineer, probably has a startup. Or probably a streamer. Something. Oh, this is not my book. No. So this, I'm on TikTok. Thanks for asking this. In their tiny. Like I said, you gotta be like a regular at my channel. I'm gonna need your help here, because I can't, because I can give through words, but it's nice when someone's giving those trolls back in the chat. I want you to know. Hold on, just a little sniff of the code here. See, I'm the one hosting, right? So I can always say something back, but when the trolls are going in the chat, when you all come with smart, like actual factual comebacks, the trolls, they run leaving the live, because they cannot fathom your intelligence. And that's where I want to take the chat room. That's the final test. Thank you, like and subscribe. I'll sub you back. I have to look you up. What is your channel? I'll give you a sub back. What is your channel name or username? I don't know how to look it up. Let me see if I can find you. I say, are you Beef the Burger? No, you're not that. Your name is human. I don't see you. Latest, it shows me, because YouTube takes a while to refresh. If you can, the way that I can sub back is find any video. Oh, let me find. Okay. And just comment on my videos, because on chat, when you write on chat, I can't trace people. The interface is as such on YouTube. We can't trace people based off of their chat, but we can definitely trace people based off of their handle name. So your handle name is human official white. I like that. I like that. That means you are. See, I can tell who is intelligent, because you put thought to your words, and then you put, okay, I saw facts that make life better. I'm your 86th. Oh, you've been since 2009. Facts that make life better, from science to self-growth, space to savings, fitness to finance. Good. Wonderful. Learn more, do more, live smarter, subscribe. Amazing. You're human. The superhero who lurks in the chats liking to hunt. That's what we need. Yay, let's create more humans. Hold on, Richard says, Richard says, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. So Richard is saying, sometimes positive or educated see, I know it feeds their game, right? But if I continue to ignore them, what's going to happen is they don't get it from me. They don't hear it, because eventually what do trolls want? Think about it. What do trolls want? They want to be heard. They want attention. That's why they're trying their hardest to be heard. Because in their heads, like, I am big. I'm smart. Because when they come to some host live, they're not coming with the intention of, I'm gonna sit here and gain some knowledge or see what this guy has to say. He's probably has something intelligent to say. But they come to the live, immediately they attack. They didn't look at the book. They go based off of this color, this, or must be from here, this accent, and just goes off tangent. So very important for me that they hear from me, then going, because I have the courage. I can talk to trolls in person or outside. If a troll prefers to meet me outside to talk to me in person, I would be happy to sit down, coffee or tea, whatever, maybe a burger, and we can talk. Because I have no fear to talk to someone. I want to understand and fix their issue about attacking someone, generalizing someone, stereotyping someone. Because if I can fix that one troll, I've saved 10 other live streams from being, getting the same crap that I had to get, right? It's kind of like someone's having diarrhea, verbal diarrhea, and they're going around that's what trolls do. They verbal diarrhea everybody's live stream because they're essentially sick. Essentially, the troll is sick in the head, and they don't know how to fix. Somebody has to give them the right medicine. So I am the doctor for the troll. Human is the doctor for the troll. People who can speak back to the troll, I want you all to know, you all are the healers of the troll. No one else but you can heal the troll. Who is Riley? I don't even know who you are. I don't know. Yes, thank you, human. Yeah, this is my life. I'm hosting. I like communicate. I'm not afraid to speak back, and because I am who I think many of you all don't know me. I am who I am because I stood up and spoke for what is right. I am who I am because I can, let's say I'm in class, someone's getting bullied, I can stand up for and talk back to the bully. Because I come from such a place, in person, offline or online. I never, no reservations about standing up and protecting people from getting others' diarrhea. Because in the age of COVID, that's what we learned. If someone has illness, you gotta quarantine them. And someone has to heal them virtually. So nowadays, still some people spilled over. And what is that sound? Yeah, but that troll stayed for over an hour, Richard. So I'm glad. I guess some of them don't even read books, right? So in a way, I felt like I got to educate the trolls. So that's the end goal. They might have tried to troll me, but I got their user attention. I retained them for an hour. So now they're more likely to read a book. Even if now they're more likely to stop scrolling and stay in one live. So I eventually got to them, even though if they were trolls. Think about it. They came to make me feel whatever way. It didn't work. They tried, and then in the end I gained. I got their views. I got them to push the algorithm out where Riley and Richard and Human, everyone participated because the trolls were trolling. The more chat there's activity in the chat, it pushes me out. It tells the algorithm that there's something. Everybody join this live. Yeah, that's sad, Richard. But that's why we need people like you and Human. Like, I think Richard is thinking deeply about it. Richard, if I had 10 people like you in my life, and Human, and even earlier Mariana, there's good people here I have people like that on my TikTok, that my regulars, right? I can't name them. They are there. They know who they are. I'm friends with. But if I had 10 people like you, Richard, and Human, my life when I come to live would be so much more peaceful. It would be peaceful. But the algorithm as such, they don't know who they push the video to. It goes to everyone. So it's kind of like I'm at the mercy of the algorithm. So whoever comes, it is my job as a host to talk and give them responses. And I try my best to give them most authentic responses, right? I try my best because the people that shaped me for who I am didn't do it with affirmation. The affirmation only works if you are blessed to receive affirmation. Trolls, you can't affirm them. They will continue trolling the entire global planet if you affirm a troll. So a troll, you gotta give them a different vaccine. You gotta talk to them in their language. Because trolls eventually, some people come in here, bring beautiful emojis. Some people come in here, talk properly and form a sentence like Richard and Human. And some people come in here and just say the nastiest things. So what I gotta do is I gotta wrap that up. It's like, oh, this is bacteria. Okay, I'm not gonna accept bacteria. No, we'll ignore bacteria. Because then bacteria spreads into others, and they think it's okay. They will think it's okay to talk such way. So I talk back to the bacteria and I go break it down cell by cell, cell by cell, cell by cell, till it's no longer toxic. I try my best. Gotta go that way. Otherwise, they're gonna make us sick. They try every way. And that's a medicine for myself. I find this, I'm telling you psychologically, this has worked for me, it'll work for you. If you have always held yourself back from fighting back, ask yourself, who taught you that? Ask yourself, who taught you to not fight back? I'm not talking using hands and feet and anything, just even mentally. Let's talk at a mental level. Who is stopping you from fighting back at a mental level? Which part of your upbringing and which part of your conditioning? Who told you to not fight back mentally? Because I certainly was trained to fight back mentally. That's where I am from. if your mind is strong enough of a fighter, your body will follow and your body will fight back. We all know how the immune system works. Isn't it all connected to the brain in the end of the day? So if your mind does not fight back, your body sees the response as, oh, got defeated, and the cells attack the body. So if you want to heal, if you want to be stronger, if you want to live in the next 5 years, you better fight first with your mind and fight back everything that they say, because it won't harm you. I mean, you're not going to get in any trouble. You're not using, legally you can use your mind to say something back if someone hurts you. Don't ask. Yes, exactly. I don't know why. But yeah, thank you for the... People always ask me if they can ask me. Thank you for the respect. But just, ask me. I hope it's something good. I hope it's something intelligent. That's all I ask. See, if you can ask me stuff, I just ask me something intelligent. Because that's what I'm looking for. Who? I'm not reading a script. Everything comes from my mind. If you came over here, I'll show you. There's nothing here. There's not even a laptop. There's nothing. That's how. If you meet me in person, if you ever meet me in person, please come see me. I'm the same. Anybody that knows me, you can check. There's nothing. I am this. This is how I'm wired as a human being. Because it's very hard for people to understand that this is how humans are. When you're not afraid. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And you're not afraid to talk to people. You don't need any teleprompter or any damn thing, ChatGPT even. Because now I'm not afraid if I have an accent. I'm not afraid if I whatever. People who get me, get me. Do you think? Hold on. Do you think that trolls are growing or shrinking? And if it is growing, how do we enact large shifts in the... Well, Richard, what we can do is, if you're in the chat, like I said, if you're in the chat and if you see a troll, talk back to them. Because essentially what it is, I'll tell you, on the mental level, it's a fight between you and the troll. You can ignore them. Some people choose to just ignore them and just see good comments. If you want to, you can do that. I'm not like that. I like fire. If I see fire, I go for it. I extinguish it. If it's in the right fire, I let it burn. If it's something that will light people up and make people happy and smart and intelligent. But if it's the wrong fire, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can use fire to heat up water and make me a cup of tea. I can use fire to do horrible things. So we got to know what kind of fire is coming out of the chat, what kind of fire is coming out of the troll, right? So if you essentially, my friend, what's your name? Sorry. Essentially, Richard, look at yourself as a firefighter or even a ranger at the national park. You decide. I'll leave the power to you. You decide when you see a troll in the chat and you see the chat, let's say I'm the host, right? I'm trying to talk about a book. You and Human came in. You guys were not here earlier in the beginning, but I first came in the first hour. Watch if you want, if you have time, watch. I was single-handedly responding to trolls. Single-handedly responding. No one was backing me up. There was no I don't have moderators, because that's the kind of life I've led. Think about it. Look at my skin color, look at my, how resilient do you think I must be to exist in 2025 in America, online and offline? How thick-skinned and resilient must I be to talk to people? So it's innate in me. It's natural. For me, it's like a dance. I mean, it's like, oh, you said this. This auto response. Auto response. It's almost like, oh, it's just the flow. You know the flow? People talk about the flow. Be in the flow. That is the flow for me. When someone trolls, I can give them the same. Because my entire life, I've received a lot of criticism. And I think that's the only thing we need to work on online now. Because there's a lot of loving kindness. But for trolls, you don't give loving kindness. They will use the loving kindness to attack you. So for trolls, you got to give them a vaccine. Fix them first. Once they show you they're capable of feeling loving kindness, maybe they'll earn it. Who is Travis? Well, Travis, you just walked in here. If you want to know about the book, watch. It's an hour 55 minutes. You're not wrong, Travis. You just arrived just now. So you want to know about the book? I would suggest go scroll to the beginning of the video, right? I exit out of the live chat, go to the beginning of the video and watch for an hour, 30 minutes. Then you'll understand that what we're talking about here. So whoever just joined on YouTube, you read the book, then why are you having all caps? If you read the book, you know that books are not written in all caps. I doubt you read the book. I doubt you read the book, Travis. Because I have a lot of smart, you know how I can catch a liar? Is by the way they communicate. I know a reader by the way they type, by the way they converse, by the way they communicate. I know human and what's the other? Richard. I know very intelligent beings. Why are you angry, Travis? Why? First of all, if you're angry, Travis, turn off the caps. Number 2, Travis, if you're angry, don't type. I'm teaching you something. Number 1, if Travis says you just want to know about the book and Travis is angry, I don't know what fueled Travis's anger. Travis just joined our live stream. Number 1, turn off the caps. Number 2, Travis, right? Leave the keyboard alone. Leave the keyboard alone. Don't tell me what to do. Travis has a classic tantrum syndrome, where Travis has not been taught basic mannerisms on how to contain their emotions and themselves. And Travis is a caps keyboard warrior. Human is... You see, can you see how human types? Can you see how Richard? I want you to, everybody, I want you all to understand. As a host, just by your words and how you speak to me without you even using your voice, like I've never seen human in person. I've never seen Richard in person. And I've never seen Maria in person. There's so many people here that I missed out. Jimmy Chu, some few other people. Some of these people I've never met in person, but 1-2 sentence or 1-2 lines of them tells me how intelligent they are. And tells me how polite they are. Tells me what type of a people they are in society. So Travis, instead of telling Richard to shut up, how about you learn from Richard? Because Richard here is an intelligent being who's having asking intelligent questions from a live host. And Richard has been paying attention. And Richard has been asking the right questions and following topic. And Travis, you came out of nowhere with caps. And you essentially you want my attention, which you got. I already told you the book. I'm not gonna feed the book into your mouth or your ears. I will do this since you have so many caps. How about I do the classic? Because I think at this point what you need is listening skills. Who is this? Travis. Yes. So for listening skills, I will give you a timeout. Alright? So Travis gets a 5-minute timeout. Now Travis, read the comments that Human and Richard Wilkins have said and try to first understand what this whole YouTube video is about before you type on the caps, or because it's not gonna work. I gave you a timeout for 5 minutes, so whatever you put, Travis, you can see me but you cannot type it out, because what this teaches you is discipline. Travis, number one, any human, man, woman, bot, anyone needs some discipline. Right? Once you have some discipline, then you can listen. Listening is needed. All right. So I said you wanted to know what the book is about. There's 2 hours. This life has been ongoing for 2 hours. You can start from the beginning. See, if I wanted to know about this book, let's say what you're essentially, Travis, was doing is, we are here at our live, we are like around here. And he comes over here and he argues with the writer of the book. What is this book about? What is this book about? In all caps. And he scribbles all over it. You're not going to get the book if you're here. You're going to start here. Start from the very beginning. Then you can process that and reach here. Because essentially Travis is looking for a shortcut. It's not available. This is a book. You gotta process it to get the results. And maybe when you get here, you will be smart enough to understand what was said. So if you can't follow a book, Travis, which I'm very sad that you cannot get yourself to read a book, absolutely read the book. And if you want to get it from me, like I have it on my TikTok, I get a small commission, right? If you want to, I'd be happy. Come to my TikTok. It's the same price. I think it's the same, probably a couple dollars here and there. I don't know what's the price, $18.99. But they got, hold on. They gave a little discount on TikTok shop. You get like a coupon or something. You all can try your coupon, right? Whatever it is, $4, $5. Peanut Factory. Is this what is going on here? Thank you, Richard. Yeah, I mean, I told you. All right, 2 hours. Long story short, thank you, Richard. Thank you to the people that understood the assignment. For those who didn't understand the assignment, try again. You have 2 hours. If you didn't understand the assignment, watch 2 hours. If you still didn't understand the assignment, you can do it half the speed, 0.5 speed. If you need fast speed, you can do 2x or 1x. I hope you understood the assignment. And I hope you all have a wonderful, Tuesday? It's 4:10 a.m. here for me. And I'm going to end the live. I need my next cup of tea and then I got to get my start for the day. Today I got started very early. And if you are new, please subscribe. If you subscribe and drop a comment, I will follow you. Drop a comment on the page. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. You as well. Delighted. I just want to take a moment before I end the live. I know I spoke a lot about the trolls, and I did a lot of comebacks with the troll, just to, because it's everybody's getting trolls these days, right? And I'm like, you know what? When I'm reading a book, okay, come at me. And so I know I spend a lot of time communicating back to them, but I will end my life by saying, for people like Human, Richard, Maria, this viewer, Jumi, there was some other person from Australia. I am so sorry if I don't remember all your names. But so many of you came in here who are listening, who are not trolling, who are not making my life difficult. For all of you who made my life better and grounded and almost sane, like it's insanity when trolls come in, but you all came in here. It's kind of like I don't have a face to the people that I'm talking to now, right? But I've sat in classroom, I've talked to people in a setting, so I can see faces and I can make up based off of their body language how they're, and when you're in person, people don't talk about their intrusive chats. But since it's online, it's like a blob of stuff. Now I have to sift through that and find where are the gems, where are the actual intellectual beings, where are the intelligent ones. So I found them, and I want you to know, Human, Richard, and the other folks, Maria left early, and a few other folks, so the one Jimmy True, the one from Australia, sorry I don't remember, JC or something. You all, and then my sis here on TikTok, Kelly Ann, and there's a few others, Sir Douglas, I don't know who else is here. Y'all, if y'all been listening, if you're new, thank you so much. You all have to speak up more. You all have to speak up. The pace that trolls are throwing stuff, that they go all caps, you go all, you all are intelligent. Like, I know you all are intelligent. A lot of the people who are quiet are one of the most like, hit up my live with the intelligent conversations. That's the way that we win. That's the way I will be at peace. I'll be like, at least I get a break. Now the trolls can talk to the chat, and there's actually, there's people smarter than me who can handle the chat. I don't have to waste my saliva going off for 2 hours. So you all talk back, claim your power, and not be afraid. Mind is where that is. Everything is in the mind. Fighting back with the mind is a right for all humans. No troll should get anyone here to the point that they affect the body and it becomes sick. Reason why a lot of times we have debilitating illnesses, because trolls hit this. Don't let them hit this. Okay. Wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Stay intelligent, stay smart, and learn from one another. Thank you.